study on mechanical braking versus electrical braking. For thinking about electrical braking, and you are going to know about the mechanical braking. Okay, so I will list out some of the features.
And also using hydraulic power is already in the history. And
what is that? A mechanical braking is working principle. So there will be a disc. That will be a brake show. The brake should be attached to the brake gun. So at the time of rotation, the brake is attached to the brake gun. So there will be a friction. So based on this principle, the mechanical braking is operating. And what about for electrical braking? Okay. So the electrical braking, the motor is acted as a generator. So the motor is acted as a generator when at the time of braking. So what are the braking? Dynamic braking, regenerative braking, plugging braking. So they are going to apply three different types of electrical braking. But in mechanical braking, only one method. If I apply the brake shoe, the brake shoe attaches the brake load. That will be friction. Friction fact. And so, okay. And what about the wear and maintenance? What about the maintenance of mechanical braking? Okay. So there are that is the maintenance process. I mean the maintenance will be needed because physical contact is high. There are a lot of physical contact. The brakes is attached to the brake gun. So there is dissipation. So frequently you have to go for the maintenance. So frequent maintenance will be needed for the mechanical braking. And what about for electrical braking?
The problem is maintenance and introducing long service side or removal.
Okay, so in electric braking, almost there is no maintenance. Almost the maintenance is low. That's negligible one. So if the maintenance is negligible, the cost is also very low. And what about the lifespan of the machine? The lifespan of the machine is also increases. Okay. The next, what about the heat generation in the mechanical braking?
including engines and the braking system, which example heat affect brake performance.
In the electrical braking, so the mechanical braking, the heat generation is very high. The heat generation, because there is physical contact, so there will be more friction, so the heat generation is very high. And what about for electrical braking?
Heat is dissipated often in resistors, often called as dynamics. So there will be no any effect on motor itself.
Okay, so what about the heat generation? In mechanical braking, while applying the braking, all the amount of stored energy is converted into heat. But if you go for electrical braking, there are two options. One is amount of stored energy can be converted into heat with the help of resistor. First of all, the amount of stored energy is converted into electrical energy. While applying the braking, the amount of stored energy in the ground is converted into electrical. First of all, and after that, if you don't want to use the electrical energy, okay, you have to insert one resistor. With the help of resistor, the electrical energy is converted into heat. Okay. Otherwise, if you want to use the electrical energy, you can use it for some other application. So there are two options. Okay. So first of all, the stored energy is converted into electrical. If you want, you can use. Otherwise, the help of resistor that can be dissipated at the heat. You can have there are only two options. Okay. And what about the energy efficiency? What about the energy efficiency?
Energy is these 5x are independent of traditional planes.
Okay, so it is inefficient because all the energy is converted to waste. All the energy is converted to waste, that is heat. So it is inefficient. And what about for electrical braking? Mechanical braking is mechanical braking, electrical braking is more efficient because they are not wear-friendly. They are recurrent. But another option, with the help of regenerative braking, they are converting it into useful energy. So it will be more efficient. It will be more efficient compared with mechanical braking. Okay. Next, environmental impact. Environmental impact of mechanical braking. So the environmental impact is high. It produces noise, dust particle, heat, etc. Because heat, it pollutes the environment. Noise, it pollutes the environment. Okay, dust particle, it pollutes the environment. And what about for electrical braking? What is the impact on the environment? So there is no environmental impact because we are using the dynamic, rheostatic, and regenerative. If you are using the regenerative braking, the energy is stored. There is no heat dissipation, so that the impact is good. Okay. What about the sustainability? The application sustainability of mechanical braking.
Are the impact for holding emergency? It can cause both weight. For example, motorcycles, bicycles, they use steel brakes, drum brakes, links, use wheel, linkage data.
Okay, good. And what about for electrical energy? Electrical braking. That's all. Okay, done. Okay. Of mechanical braking.
Mechanical braking motors can cause the brake can get short because of brake pads and the brake shoes contact with the rotating parts. But usually critical braking better than electrical.
Better than electrical. Okay, done. And what about for electrical braking?
When we apply the electrical braking, the braking process very heavy, there is no stress. It is less than free move happens.
Okay, it is good. Good brake, smoothness in that. Okay. And what about the holding capability of mechanical braking?
Between the tape lining and the brake required brake. It is force applied on the brake, listen on the brake.
Okay, done. Okay, good. Done. What about for electrical braking?
It's you can hold the
Oh, you need mechanical support to hold the machines. Okay. Or depending on the mechanical braking. Okay, that's good. What about the initial cost of the mechanical braking? Very low. Okay. Design is simple, so cost is also low. And what about the electrical? So cost is high. So initial cost of the electrical braking is high. So from this comparison of mechanical and electrical braking, so now we know the overall result. Which one is good, whether it is mechanical braking or electrical braking? The electrical braking is most needed one. Okay, because in mechanical braking you need a physical contact, so there will be a friction. So if you are having friction, huge amount of steam can be dissipated. So lot of energy. So that efficiency is very clear. Because of friction, we need frequent maintenance, and frequently we have to retest the water fall, like brake to ground, etc. And it should be the environment. Okay, polluting the environment, and also the heat generation is also high, maintenance is high, the braking is not goodness, but the initial cost is very low. That's the main argument. But if you go for mechanical electrical braking, okay, if you need, you can use, otherwise you can dissipate energy. It does not pollute the environment. The braking is very smooth. Okay, there is no friction, there is no maintenance. So all the power economy. But what is the drawback? The cost is high. The cost is high. And another drawback, the mechanical braking also depends on mechanical braking by holding the machine. By holding the machine. For example, I'm electrical braking. What is electrical braking? Now, the fan is rotating. Now I'm applying the electrical braking. Now the switch is off. Okay, the power is disconnected. But again, we immediately hold on. No, in the of mechanical support, you have to hold on immediately. Otherwise, it takes some time to rotate. Okay, so that is what disadvantage. That disadvantage. If you want to apply the electrical braking, first of all, you need the electrical energy. If any power failure is there, you can't be able to apply the electrical braking. That's the main drawback of the electrical braking. Because we are applying the electrical braking now. If there is no power supply, then how we will apply the electrical braking? Unable to apply the electrical braking. So that is the main disadvantage of electrical braking. So compared to this one, remaining everything is good for the electrical braking. This is the most wanted one in majority of the industry. Okay, any doubt is there?